Welcome to Story Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Illinois Fighting Illini and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Guys, the Fighting Illini head coach told me before the game, one of the things to keep your eyes on is how does this young quarterback continue to develop. They took a risk early in the season starting this young freshman, but he has continued to develop each week and get better. He's gaining the trust of his teammates. He's really starting to make good reads and get a feel for this offense. Can they keep this trend going? I'll keep you posted on how he looks on the field and how he's leading his team early in this game. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Illinois about to kick it away to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Penn State's offense will get the football first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Grab behind the line. It's Mung. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They might want to find a way to put it in drive and go forward. It's 3rd and 16. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Fresh center downs going to the air. Good job just to get rid of that one. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? The first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. Really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They give it back to him. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Would have been a makeable 49-yard field goal attempt, but they'd rather try to keep the ball and move it on 4th and short. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Making the adjustment. Sees an alley. Breaks into the open. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Illinois looking to pay things off on 1st and goal. Makes a grab. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Knocked down immediately. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Buying time to his right. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. The field goal is no good. Flag on the field, and the kicker's going to have a little bit shorter distance to work with here. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Trying to surge it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Illinois! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Off play action on 1st down. Out wide right, it's Rodgers. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Farrell. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Reels it in. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab on the left. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. A 1st down for the offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 6. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Look out! Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. Grabs it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Extra point here will tie the game.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit. And this able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into 2. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
It's dropped after taking the hit. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense set on 1st down. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Key. At the 35, he's loose. Dragged down. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. Clouds is way ahead. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking for the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Handoff from the gun. Turning it on. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. That 1st quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Might as well give it to him again.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Fresh set of downs going up top. The throw. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's 1st and goal as Illinois comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Beck's going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. The Nittany Lions can play this 2nd down a lot. With just a few yards to go. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. In traffic, it's Rodgers. Bust through behind his pad. Touchdown, Penn State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
Man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Might as well run him again. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
From the gun, running back on the move. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Hits inside. It's Key. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. At the end of that play, there is a Nittany Lion still shaken up and down on the field. Changing the routes with his receivers. After run, now throw. Unloads in the nick of time.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. Just feeds the running back. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Key. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Motion from the wide receiver. Sweet cut there. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Key. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll move the wide receiver. Going to the run. It's Key. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Right at the line. Let's see exactly where they mark this, but it looks as if they're going to be a few inches short of the 1st down. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 4th down. They'll go for the hat trick. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Straight ahead, it's Key. Just smothered on the play. Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to barrel in. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal.
Man, wow, what a catch by the big fella. And when he's not open, he's open. So nice to have a big target that can make those type of catches. I imagine he'll keep throwing him.
And he's in. Touchdown, Illini. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So that was a lengthy 17-play drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Back's got it on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Back to pass on second down. Got a man. It's Mung. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got his man. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice.
Oh, it's picked off. Bringing it back. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. You can grab, but you can't hold on. The defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. Looking for a productive play on first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Looking long. Upstairs to make the catch. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Rolls right. On the run, fires downfield. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Second and long here. He's changing the play. Second down, going to throw it. He'll pull it down. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Now the Illini calling a timeout there first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Drops back on first down. Moving out to the right. Lets it fly. Connection to the right. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And now they take the lead. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We start with a look at Utah taking on the Arizona Wildcats. And it's the Utes in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Happy Valley. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
The Fighting Illini head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he told me that he is probably going to stick with this young player. Although they are leading right now, he is concerned about the play of this young star. He said, I've got to see a more consistent performance for him here in the second half, but they are going to give him that opportunity to right the ship. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Under pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top on second down. Fires to the big fella.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Finds his man. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
And how nice is it, David, on third down to have a viable option running routes out of your backfield? That's why this running back is so valuable to this offense.
Yeah, and what matchup do I want to play? I want to play matchups where I have the advantage. I got a speed matchup of a linebacker versus a running back. Nice route, looking like he's going outside. And nice timing and rhythm with the quarterback. Nice third down conversion.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. The play fake. Still looking to his right. On the move, he fires. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Olsen. He'll pitch it. Got some green grass. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. From the gun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Long way to go on 2nd down. They've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Mung. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Turns up, it's Mung. The Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line. Second down to the air. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He's got the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Nittany Lions, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He wants to throw it again. Finds his big tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Quick give. Shakes off the defender. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. goes inside. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Sells to fake. Extending the play. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got the tight end. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it on the run. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Penn State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, it's Key. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. The Fighting Illini with options here on second and short. They'll ride him again. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Making the adjustment on the play. See some running room. There he goes. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw one first. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Trying to establish the run. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. 3rd and 3. Burrowing for yardage. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Move to his right. Got his man on the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Oh, pressure's coming. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Now on second down. Working the ground game. Down he goes.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Great place to start for this offense. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
This offense is in no hurry, right? Control the clock is priority number 1. I'm going to run the football. I got the lead. I already got great field position, but I'm not interested in scoring right away. I got to make sure I watch that play clock tick down, maximize those seconds, and keep being physical with the run game.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Fresh set of downs going up top. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Sees a crease. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Illini. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. And that extra point is a big one, as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll run him again. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
Oftentimes when offenses get a 1st down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry-up.
Wide open downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Play action on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception. This has just not gone his way.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Needs it here on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. That last catch puts him over 150 yards receiving on the day.
Reese, this defense has no answer for this guy. And it doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's run or who's been covering him. They just can't stop him.
Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Misses badly on that one.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving.
They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. Got to make the play on 4th. Taking a shot. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's 1st down. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Runs through a tackle. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. To the back. Hard running there. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On the run, it's Key. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Drives inside. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.